Hello students, it is my another lecture of biology for class 10th. In our previous video, we start very important chapter, that is how do organisms reproduce. In this video, we will discuss the further important topics and types of asexual reproduction in multicellular organism. Okay, so asexual reproduction in multicellular organism. So multicellular organism also shows the asexual types of reproduction. Some types of asexual reproduction are: first is fragmentation. What is the process of fragmentation? Basically, a living organism break down into one or more parts which will germinate into a new organism. So basically it is the process of breakdown of multicellular organism into two or more parts which germinate into new organism. The simplest example of the fragmentation is you can see in Spirogyra. Spirogyra is a type of algae you studied in the class 9th. Basically, Spirogyra is also known as pond silk. It is a diagram of Spirogyra. These are the chloroplast. Simply, Spirogyra split or break into two or more parts. So suppose it break in suppose break into first part, second part, and third part. So it is the first part, it is second part, and it is third part. Now these all three parts germinate and develop into new organism. Okay, and these are the fragments. Okay, next type of asexual reproduction is regeneration. Basically, what is the regeneration? Regeneration is basically the ability to repair injured part and replace to the lost part which is lost during the any accident. Sometime you see in domestic lizard, domestic lizard uh, itself break their tail, and after some time his tail came out after some time. You can see this. So it is the ability to repair injured part and replace the lost, which is lost during the any accident, lost through accident. Is the best example of regeneration is you can see in planaria. Okay, planaria. Planaria. The type. Sorry, the structure of planaria is just like this, and planaria. Suppose a planaria accidentally divide in or split in more parts. Suppose it is the first part, it is, and it is the second part, and planaria have the ability to grow. Each part of the planaria grow into a new organism. After some time it will grow into new organism. Okay. The regeneration is also found in hydra. In hydra. Okay, first time it is discovered by, regeneration is discovered by a scientist named Timberlake in hydra. Okay, it is very important. So also remember that thing, that it is discovered by Timberlake in hydra. Okay, next process of asexual reproduction, or next type of asexual reproduction, is budding. It is similar to in you can see in unicellular organism. So it is the process in which a outgrowth arise on the body of multicellular organism. The best example of this, hydra. Outgrowth on the body which after maturation separate and develop as a new organism. After maturation develop, it separate and develop as new organism. Okay, what is the process? Suppose it is an hydra, the it is the body and these are the tentacles. Any outgrowth, these outgrowth may be maybe more than two or three or more. Suppose these outgrowth arise on the body part. After some time it matures and separate from the body of hydra and germinate as a new organism. Daughter organism. Okay, so it is the easiest thing. Next type of asexual reproduction in multicellular organism is spore formation or sporulation. Spore formation or sporulation. It is mostly seen in multicellular algae. Oh, sorry, multicellular fungi. Multicellular fungi like rhizopus. Okay. Spores are basically small particles which develop into a special organism of fungi that is called sporangia or sporangium. Okay, in this sporangia, small particles which are called spores develop and mature into the sporangia, and when they are mature, the outer layer of the sporangia ruptures and spores come out from the sporangia and develop as new organism. Okay, it will develop as a new organism. So it is very simple. Okay, and the next very important type of asexual reproduction in multicellular organism is vegetative reproduction. Okay, how it works, vegetative reproduction? Basically, vegetative reproduction is the formation of new organism by any vegetative part of the plant or any specific part of the plant, like leaf, root, and a stem. These specific part have the ability to grow as a new organism. Okay, it is the process of formation new organism by vegetative part of plant, like leaf, root, and stem. Okay, the vegetative reproduction basically two type. First is natural method, and second is artificial method. Study with the let us study the types of natural method first. In natural method, in the nature, some roots of a specific plant germinate into new organism, like sweet potato. These roots these roots of sweet potato germinate into new organism, uh, like this. The leaf of bryophyllum, it is a specific plant, a special plant, bryophyllum. The leaves of bryophyllum uh, have the ability to grow new organism. The suppose the leaf of bryophyllum is just like this, and the new buds arise on the leaf, something like this, and some roots are also arise in lower part from these buds and germinate as a new plant. Sorry, buds. Actually, okay, so the take the some example in stem. In you can see easily in sugarcane. In the stem of sugarcane, you see at the uh, junction of two uh, two pods in the stem of sorry, you can see the some birds on a specific region of sugarcane stem. These birds have the ability to grow in a new organism. Okay, so these are the basic three example of natural method. Let us study the type of artificial method. Artificial method, basically the human made method, the method which developed by the human for rapid multiplication of plant. Methods develops by human for rapid multiplication of plant. The types of artificial method are: number one is cutting. Okay, it is a simple process. Sometime small pieces of a stem or root or leaf takes and germinate, oh sorry, and showing into the soil, which germinate as a new organism. Small piece of stem, root and leaf cut off from the plant and used as vegetative propagules propagules which germinate into new organism. Okay, the best example of this process is citrus, means citrus, in citrus family, like lemon. Citrus family. Okay, the next method is layering. Okay, the in this process we take a branch of a tree, suppose it is any uh, this one is the branch of any plant. Take this branch and defoliate this branch from a specific area and give a small cut. Then by the bending it placed into the soil or cover with the soil, just like this, covered with soil. After some time you will see that uh, in this area where you give a small cut, the roots are arise. When the roots are arise, cut this part which is germinate into a new organism. Cut off this part, which germinate into a new plant. Okay, so it is the very simple process. The next process is grafting. What is grafting? Basically, grafting, during the grafting, we placed two stem over one above one. It is the technique of basically joining of shoot system of two different plant over the other plant system of one plant over the other plant, something like this. Suppose this is the one plant, cut off this part and take another part of the plant, but from the same species, and join it. After some time, these both part makes a composite plant over the plant. Okay, plant over the plant in form of other plant in form of composite plant, and that grow in a single plant, and it to carry the character of both plant as single plant. Okay, basically it is used to growing lemon, apple, mango and pear. Okay, so these are the example. The last process of the asexual reproduction is tissue culture or micropropagation. Basically, tissue culture is the method of growing a new plant from the small piece of plant in laboratory condition. Method of growing new plant from small piece of plant tissue over a culture in laboratory condition. Okay, this process is also called micropropagation. What are the advantage or some advantage of this process is rapid. It gives rapid multiplication of plant, And the second advantage is you get disease free plant, because you grow the plant into laboratory condition. That's why and no disease get on the plant. Disease free plant. Okay, so uh, after this topic, basically we have completed the asexual type of reproduction in unicellular and multicellular organism. In the next video we will discuss the sexual reproduction. Okay, thank you.